everyone, Gobotch here. Welcome back to the brand new episode here for College Football Revamped. With our Razorback Dynasty here in week 3, we're taking on Georgia Southern. Both teams currently 2-0 heading into week 3. Hogs right on the outside looking into the top 25 rankings. And today I wanted to show you all some of our key positions we're looking at in recruiting. And just kind of go through them really quickly so you can kind of see where we're at. Behind right now in Sims at quarterback. Leading right now Mark Mills, a 4-star 12th ranked halfback with power back. Currently leading him. At receiver, currently leading on Barclay. We're leading here with Ivy, and we're also trailing just a bit. Number 16 overall possession receiver Jordan Williams, behind a little bit from Ole Miss. Tight end, we're leading there with Anderson and also on Thompson, so hopefully we'll be able to get some of those guys there. This is a big one we're keeping an eye on. We want to bring in Roberts from Addison, Texas. 78 overall tackle, currently leading over Missouri and South Carolina currently with that. This is a big one also. We've just now overtaken Texas Tech for Reggie Smith, the number 2 center in this recruiting class. Hopefully we can get him in to the Razorback uniform. We'll have to see how that shakes out. Behind right now, Chris Foster, leading on Jay Ryan. Behind, we're not going to be able to get him. Andre Burton completely going away from us. So maybe we can get Foster. And most likely we'll be getting Ryan. We need that. We need that depth there for that D end. Defensive tackle Tolbert behind right now against OU. He's out of Brinkley, Arkansas. He's a Razorback guy, native through and through. So what I'm actually going to do on that is a couple of these guys that I know I'm probably out of the market on. I'm going to give him that because we need to bring him in. Brett Bell, chasing behind Ole Miss on him currently. We are going to take that off and give that to Brett Bell. Try to bring him in a little bit better. We'll give you the full 500 right there on that. A little bit behind currently on Ben Sanders. We'll give him a little bit of an edge. Leading behind on Desi Little and behind on Scruggs as well. So 3 linebackers we're right there in the hunt for. We're hopefully going to be able to bring them all in. We'll see, or at least 1 or 2. And then the last 2 ones we're keeping an eye on here are Keys and Webb, currently trailing on the Webb, but we are leading on Keys currently. We're keeping an eye on those situations. So far, nobody's committed. Everything's kind of up in the air, but today's a big game against a run-focused team in Georgia Southern, as the Hogs will play host to this squad. We're going to play in the all-white unis out here today. We're going to let them wear their navy blue and whatnot. We're going to wear all-white uniforms. As you see, they are a solid defense, not a very good offense. They do run the ball a lot, so let's see if we can stop that run attack and hopefully have a really big game, and maybe even get our second starters and our second string, third string a chance to play in today's games. You look at our top players, Burks, Catalan, Morgan. Compared to them, you have Canteen, King, and Beck the second, their punter. So here we are from Fayetteville. Our third home game in as many weeks before we get ready to go to Jerry World to take on, well, I don't know if it's going to be the next game of this episode because conference season and stuff you can't customize really. Well, let's go ahead and let's quit wasting time. Let's get into this matchup. Hope you're all doing well, staying safe, and hope you all had a great week thus far. And I appreciate you being here for today's episode. As always, if you enjoy, please do hit that thumbs up. We're on the road to 20,000 subscribers, and I appreciate you joining and be a part of this growing family here. So they defer. We will get the ball to start this game, and let's see what this offense can do. We're going to take it out with Bishop. I know I shouldn't, but you know what? I wanna. And we get down almost to the 25. So here comes Traylon Burks. Had a big game last week. Had a 7 for 102 against Texas, where we downed the horns, and we got the big dub. They do have 2 impact players there on defense, as you can see. Okay. And there's KJ. He may be gone. He may be. Breaks one. Gets down to the 12, maybe. A massive first down, first play of the game for the Razorback offense. We're keeping tempo. We're not letting that defense catch any breaks. We're going to hand it off to Traylon Smith, or to Smith up the middle here. Smith goes nowhere. Okay. Not what I exactly was wanting, and crap. Not what we want to see, Razorback Nation. Smith down with apparent injury. That means Rocket Sanders has got to come in. It's a good thing we have depth here at running back. That's all I got to say. We couldn't get much going there. Rocket Sanders picks up 4. I'm really hoping that injury's nothing major, you know? Really, really hoping it's okay. 3rd and 7 for the Razorbacks after that amazing first down play. Get this game started. We've kind of sputtered.
He scrambled.
Ooh, 4th and 1. You know we got to go for it. We got to play risky. We got to go for it here.
So it's 4th down.
Right up the middle. Right up the middle of the Sanders. Oh. Touchdown, baby. Let's go. Big start for the day. Again, I expect this to be a blowout. I don't expect their defense to be able to stop our offense very often. I think it may be a high-scoring game, but I don't think our defense is going to let them run all over them. Wow, West Virginia just upset the number 3 team in the nation, OU, and now this week get upset by Georgia State. Unbelievable. Wow. Let's hope another Georgia team doesn't upset, and that's this team right here. We're on the outside looking in. We are right there, just a vote or two away from getting in to the top 25 rankings. We take care of this one, we may jump in there. We're right behind Army in that situation, so we'll see. What's the situation on the injury, man? I'm seriously nervous about this right now. Injury report, please, 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 please. Out for the game with back spasms. I can deal with that. It's just one game. This is a game that's fine to go out. It gives Sanders more of a chance to see what he can do, right? So we know they're an option team. Read that option then. Let's go. And there they go, the outside. Pool. Oh, I ran right by the man. Okay, Tomlin. Okay. Let's go cover 2 and
he kept it himself. That's a good decision.
QB spy. They go option again. Nowhere to go. There's bumper. Bumper pool. 2nd and 11. And they're going to run it a ton. They're not going to be a pass-focused team. Get ready. And yeah, you're going nowhere. Catalan steps in. Let's go, baby. Let's go. 3rd and 13. Jalen Catalan getting his first action of the day there. Trips tight to the left. Okay. We're watching it. We're watching it. We're watching it. And they're taking a shot. Really? I should have usered that. Not very happy about that at all. Terrible coverage downfield. Play action. Gets it off to Thompson. Okay. Okay. I'm giving them credit right now. They're dominating on this their opening drive here. Very impressed. Gonna seal off the edge here. And there is the middle. Breaks 1, breaks 2, and gets 8. 2nd and 2 now upcoming. Holy smokes, man. That big back there, right. King. They're vicious. Oh, where are you going? Oh, man, check down. Got it. Touchdown. Wow. Great play call series right there for them. Hancock gets a touchdown there. Tomlin went 3 for 3 with a touchdown pass. And they're putting on more of a fight than Texas did last episode. Okay. Good job. I'll give them credit, man. That was honestly not expecting what we just saw. Get out wide. Yeah, let's go down to the 45. Woo, pig. I love it. I love it. Let's keep it going. There we go. 1st and 10. KJ up the middle, picks up 4. Didn't have a big game last game. Just kidding. He had a really big game, but not on the ground. He really didn't get loose on the ground that much last game out. Y'all remember, which is fine. You don't have to be. No. Jesus, take the wheel. What just happened? We lateraled it, and then we fumbled it. Oh, that could have been really, really bad, y'all. Oh, that could have been really bad. Holy smokes. No, I couldn't get rid of it.
Bring him down for a sack on the play.
Dang it.
Sometimes it's just a relentless pass.
Second and
rush
16.
that results in a sack. That's what happened there.
The Eagles saw one of their key guys go down earlier.
Birdsong,
He might be
wind
losing
knocked
that
out.
action.
We'll be back soon. Okay, well, that's fine. Good for him. Good for him.
Going for it all to the end zone. Incomplete. He was off
Why?
that time.
Okay, whatever. That was not where I wanted to pass the ball.
Overthrew the intended receiver on the deep route.
Like it mattered.
They need to get it down to
So,
20.
third down and 16. See what we can do.
Throws and it's incomplete.
Not a great start in this drive here, man.
By the defense. That's exactly what you
punting
want to
it.
do on every single pass play, but it doesn't always
I'm
happen.
not very happy with the way that whole series went.
King, the return
Not at all
man.
happy about it, to be honest with you. That was not remotely good.
That turned out to be a nice little
Where'd that go
play
out?
there.
It was just a little pooch kick, but it was very effective.
A 9-yard line. Okay,
This is a
I'll
fun
take it.
game, and I think we're gonna see a lot
They
of
can go
interesting
91.
before it's over.
Crowd is pumped. Come on, baby. Oh, you're going. What?
He's on the run.
Get him.
He's to the 20.
Are you
The
serious?
24-yard line.
Very well
Come on,
designed
defense.
play that time.
What
He
is
was able to first
happening,
down.
y'all?
The lineman
Broken
executed the
tackles.
blocks nicely, and it went for
Okay,
the
Georgia
gain.
Southern says we're coming with upset in our blood.
24-yard line. First down.
They go out wide. There's King. Another broken tackle.
He's tackled right around.
Ugh, this is stressing me out. I don't like how many shake-offs they have right now. They're making it look way too easy to break tackles.
Quicker decisions.
I don't like it at all. It's
When the
freaking me
defense
out.
starts to get pressure, you gotta either get rid of that football or
So
check
second and
the
8 after
box
2-yard
or
pickup. They're
take
taking
off.
him out wide. Oh, yes, sir. It's Brooks Jr. Tackle for a loss of 2. Third and 10. Third and 10.
From their own
They've converted once already on a third down today.
fires it out.
Tackle, you freaking idiot! I was right there. Do I have to press a button to do it? Can you just grab him? I'm sorry. That makes me mad. I was right there literally on his pocket. And he didn't even touch him. Like, he didn't even try to grab him. You should just know and pick and like, oh my gosh. Thank you. We'll take.
They'll get him for a loss.
It's a loss of 1. Should have been a loss of 4 or 5. But we can't tackle today. King is playing like a man possessed.
3-yard line.
This is insane.
Second down.
Insane. Second and 11. Play action. Rolling out. Has him underneath. He hits Carter Jr. First down. Holy smokes. What is happening? What is happening? 5 for 5 for 95. And there you see the first down. What is happening?
Hand off to the right.
Breaking more tackles. I mean, golly. What is happening in this game?
This is the 8th play of the drive.
We're getting out pushed. They're playing more physical than us. Get up there. Pressure. Watch that edge.
He's out
There he
of the line.
goes. Breaking one, breaking up, getting field. I mean, it's another first down.
3-yard line.
Man, guys, this is scaring me.
From the 24-yard line.
Very much so.
It's first down.
This is not what I was anticipating. Okay, that's fine. No gain. No gain. Grant's already got 4 tackles in this opening quarter.
This is the 10th play of the drive.
Jeez. I'm bringing the house here. Get up. Get up. What do we got here? Going out wide. Bumper pull. Stops him, but it's a first down.
15-yard line.
Another freaking first down.
10.
Are you
Ball on the
serious?
13-yard line.
Man coverage. Over the middle, caught. 5-yard gain. I'll take us to the end of 1. So a little shell shock here in Fayetteville.
We get a
It's
tie game,
7-7.
7-7.
And Georgia Southern has us on our heels. And very well may take the lead. All right, here we go, 2nd and 5. They're 6 for 6 passing. They run the ball very, very well so far today. And I am in a spot where we really need this offense to show up here. Our defense. And it's a pick from Fouché, right on command. Woo, baby, let's go. Let's go. Fouché waiting. That was big time. That was big time. Okay, let's not go crazy here, audio. I mean, that was nuts. And here comes Sanders, Rocket Sanders, picking up 4 up the middle. That's fine.
Takes it up the middle for a nice run. Sanders picks up 5 with the carry.
All right, here we go. 2nd and 6. All right, we have a decent look. Oh my God. They brought the heat. I mean, they're coming. They're coming for the Razorbacks right now. Sorry, we got a little stutter right there on that.
3rd and 10. Ball on their own 15.
Disc skipping or something? I don't know. Whatever. Across the middle, Morris. 1st down, Razorbacks. Let's go. That's what we needed. Tyson Morris, thank you for showing up there, sir. Our first completed pass out of our first 3. Morris, not a great matchup there. Okay. Sanders going to pick up a chunk there. It's still up. Oh. Oh, it's funny. He's having a good day to start. He's not playing bad. That's for dang sure. All right, so 2nd and 1. KJ taking off and picks up a 17-yard run. That's already 100 yards rushing. He is 6 for 82. And the situation here, we may have a 1st down look. We'll see what we got with Morris here. Oh, 15 yards, 1st down. Barely. Where did that ball come in at right here? They may review that. No, guess not. So 1st and 10. Safety dropping. Safety going up there. Another sack. The play action may not work right now. They're bringing aggressive blitzes from their safeties. They're really being aggressive out there with the safety play right now. So 2nd and 14 now here for the Hogs.
Now he's scrambling.
KJ picks up the 1st with the legs. Let's go. Almost 100 yards for him already in the half. Come on, baby. So 1st and 10 Hogs. I don't like that side right now. Let's go play action pass. Caught, Knox, touchdown. Let's go. Come on, baby. 1st touchdown pass of the day out there for KJ to get started. And for Trey Knox, a 10-play, 94-yard drive for the Razorback offense. We go all the way, and we get the touchdown, 14-7 lead. Let's go, baby. Exactly what we needed. Let's go, baby. Cincinnati, number 5 in the land, on top right now. Man, Cincinnati. What? Hogs see them next year in real life on our schedule, along with BYU. Talk about a tough non-conference schedule. So here we go. He threw a pick last time. And he's going to go option, and he's going to go backwards, and he's going to get tackled for a no gain. Shrugged off one, didn't get the 2nd one. Bumper pulls 3rd tackle already today. Maybe that's the spark the defense needed, because early on in this game, I haven't been very impressed by this defense. Oh, you're going nowhere. You're going nowhere. Loss of 3. That's Burks again. I've been really impressed by the play of Burks this season. He's played very, very consistent. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions thus far today. We'll see what we can do here. It's a long way to go. 3rd and 13. All right. And they're throwing it up and incomplete. All right, so it's an incompletion, 3 and out. And we'll be back ready to return to the Parodi.
on the
Rody. Ready to receive the ball. There's the boot. And we will be able to return this.
He's at midfield.
Oh, couldn't go anywhere. That's all right. So, Burks hasn't gotten involved yet. But it's okay. We haven't really necessarily needed him to be involved today. And I kind of want to take a play action play to start. They're probably expecting a run here. I think we can get Burks on the comeback route here. Let's see on the sideline. Oh, he got me. He jumped me. Okay. So 2nd and 10 after the no gain. After an incomplete pass. Please get that block out there, Kern. Thank you. Sanders picks up 5 or 6. Makes it 3rd and 4. Very manageable. 3rd and 4. Oh, come on.
Now he tries to buy some time. He's under pressure. He airs it out.
Caught by Burks. 36 yards. Perfect. That's a 1st and goal.
First down, and they've got their eyes on that goal line.
1st and goal. Pick up the block. Jefferson touchdown. 8 yards. And we're going to expand on the lead. Now here we go, baby. Now we're on that roll. Now we're on that streak. The game is going to fall out of the hands of Georgia Southern real quick. 20-13, Vanderbilt leading. Man, South Carolina sucks. They are terrible. The Gamecocks have been getting dominated. It's a little with the boot. Not going to be returned, I have a feeling. Touchback taken by King. Woo. So here we go. 1st and 10. Ready for the ground game. And he picks up 5. J.D. King with the pickup. Very well done. 2nd and 5.
It's 2nd down.
Pressure up. Watch the run, the pitch out. And he breaks 1, breaks 2. Crap almighty. Come on now. That King's been a thorn in our side so far today. Has he not? I formation. Coming out of the eye, Brooks, or not Brooks, but Grant Morgan was there. 5th tackle, 1st for a loss.
2nd down.
Oh, he picked that block up late, my man. Come on.
47-yard line.
1st down again. That's Logan Wright's first touch in a few minutes now here. Staying in the game. He's an impact player. I mean, they have impact players all over the field, it feels like.
He's got it with room to run.
Shoot. Hancock, man, making it look really difficult to go down there.
1st and 10.
His 2nd catch. He has a touchdown. And the Razorbacks a little bit worried on this drive. Come on. Ah, beat us on a slant. Najee Thompson. I'm going to go cover 2, man. Trips left. I'll play with Fouché slightly over. He's going to take off running. Ridgeway can't get him. Bishop could have just forced him out. He picks up 1. He could have cut downfield and picked up a lot more if he wanted, I think. But he chose not to. And that's his fault. Not mine. Very balanced game. And okay, 8 yards, 3rd and 1. I'm expecting full-on run here. No if, and, or but about it. I'm expecting a run here up the middle. So Hut. Nowhere, sir. Nowhere, sir. Hold him. 4th down. Come on. So here we go. 4th and 3. You got to go for it, or you got something crazy? What are they doing? You gotta take that time down, huh? That's fine. I don't need much time to score. Y'all know this. Probably could have called a timeout. Here we go. Hut. Hut. And it's up and through. So 21-10 now. Studio update. And it's tied up in the fourth quarter. Vanderbilt and South Carolina battling it out. So Bishop back to return for the Razorbacks. And that will be returnable. We're going to take it.
He's to the 10. He's to the 20.
Oh, yes, sir. So there's your offense today. We've been better running than passing so far. We're going to go with a deep out. Try to get a big play here with Warren. If that safety drops down, we're going to get Burks deep. He jumped it. Oh. I should have been picked. I should have been picked. We're fortunate it wasn't. Second down now. Caught by Crawford. Picks up a block. Cuts. Oh, come on. Did you get tackled by your own dang man? Is that what just happened? He got tackled by his own guy. I was about to score. Dang it. Touchdown, Crawford. DeQuaylen. Bada baby. What a pass over the top. Three. Again, I told you I don't need much time to score. And we needed that to keep the momentum firmly in our place. They get the ball to start the second half. So that's a big score for us to just make sure, you know, we're keeping that bubble. We're keeping that bubble. Returnable, I think, but I don't think he will. No, he won't. So 30 seconds, all three timeouts. We'll see what they do. We'll see what they do here. I'm still thinking they may try to do something on this drive. Let's see. Bang. So that's going to be a timeout. I'm bringing a blitz. It's stupid risky. I get it. I'm bringing it. Screen, and you're dead. I'm calling timeout. I'm going to make you play through it.
But the defense is fired up, responding and reacting to that sack. Not only
what are you going to do here on second? Run it?
But they hit him.
Run it?
Hit him hard. I think that can really create some.
Call another timeout because I'm being that guy.
This quarterback drops back to throw.
Third down and 10.
He's going to be a little bit gun shy and concerned about the pressure.
Third down and 10. I'm bringing the. I don't care. I'm pressing. Press coverage. Oh yeah. Give me that ball back. Give me that ball back. Give me that ball back. 4th and 13. Get a punt return. We can heave it. Hail Mary. Do something crazy. Do something crazy. Maybe a hook and lateral. Pending the return. Let's see. Okay, we got 7 seconds and a dream. Let's see what we can do. Here we go.
He's going to try and scramble. He's going to air it long. Oh, boy.
All right, that's fine. Wasn't going to get anything on that. 28-10 at the half. Razorbacks leading, as we should. And we'll head to the second half. Hopefully put them out and get over this pretty quick. All right, second half of football here from Fayetteville. Razorbacks leading thus far. 28-10 your score. And I think he may bring this one out. And he will. Here we go. Put him on the ground. Let's go. 28-10 lead. It's been all Razorbacks for the most part in this one here today, y'all. We'll see if we can keep it going. They got that opening touchdown they had early, and then after that, it really settled down a lot. And Brown right there, Mo Brown stepping up, making a play. Let's go. 2nd and 8.
Second down.
Play with Morgan on this one. Watch Hood coming in motion. They're going to go sweep around, and you're going nowhere. Loss of 3. So, 3rd and 11. Let's see. He had a big game last game. Remember, he had a forced fumble or fumble recovery and a couple sacks last game out, if you remember correctly. Nice. Hey, great job. I'll give him credit. That was a great catch. Soft zone coverage allowed that to happen. That's my bad.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 33. Nice catch on that one. He's at midfield.
Dang it.
Around the 46-yard line.
The fullback is
Not happy about that. 12 of 14 passing. He's been great passing the ball. I don't know why they don't go to him more. 15 first downs to R8. We just play on, we score on big plays. They don't. And you're going backwards, sir. Sir. Let's go. Isaiah Nichols coming through his first sack and tackle period of this game. Loss of 4. Get up there and pressure. Oh my God. He's gone.
He's at the 30. He's into the open field. He's in for the score.
Great call. Great pull on the inverted read option right there. He got it done. Not happy about it at all. That's not a good play from us on defense. I was terrible. And it's an 11-point game. So we're seeing a more competitive game in this than we were against last time out against Texas. Kind of shocked. Kind of. Here we go. Our ball.
He's to the 10. He's to the 20. He's taken down.
30-yard gain. Okay. So taking the ball from the 24-yard line.
Both squads are digging in now. Let's see what happens on this next.
Let's get a score back. Oh my God. Why did that pass go there? That was meant for triangle. And that thing just sailed.
First and 10.
I'm that. Okay, that's just a poor accuracy rating right there, I guess, because that thing just went ballistically sailed. Wasn't even close to the target I was throwing to. Holy smokes, that was a terrible pass. I'm just still in shock by it. What the crap? So 2nd and 10 after the no gain. And up the middle, taking off, picking up. I'm trying not to get mad right now. I'm trying not to get mad, fellas, ladies and gents. So I'm pretty peeved by our pick. I'm pretty peeved by our defense on the last few drives. Come on. Step up, make a play. Thank you, Brooks. At least I can count on you today a little bit, huh? 4 tackles, all of them for a loss. Every single one. 2nd 11 after the no gain. Loss of 1. And breaks 1. There's Brooks again making a tackle. After he breaks the first one, he has to come in and step up and make a play, and he did. Thankfully.
It's 3rd down.
I have no idea what to expect here. 3rd and 6, they could run it. Let's pass. Oh, cutback, and you're going to get nothing much else. They're going to make it a 1-possession game, though. They're going to hit that field goal here, most likely, because kickers don't miss in this game unless it's really range.
And they can make this a
right?
one-possession game with this kick right here.
Bang! And it's up through 28-20. It's a 1-possession game. South Carolina pulls it out with a win. They're first on the season. Wow. First on the season for them. And yeah, we're not touching that thing. 28-20. Their defense is stepping up a little bit. And of course, that pick helps them tremendously. I'm going on the ground. The ground's been better for us today than it's been through the air. We have not passed well. Sanders first down. That's just where we're going to go. That's our bread and butter today. Keep the ground game going here. First down, another one. Let's keep it going. First down, KJ, 14 yards. Keep it going. Now we got the setup play ready to go.
Very good decision here not to pitch. He saw a break in the defense and just hit it for big game.
Threw it behind Burks, but he still made the play.
Around the 34-yard
Okay,
line.
that's fine.
Very solid gain through the air. I'm impressed with the poise
Let's go
of this
dive
quarterback
here.
and the ability of the receiver to keep his
Second down and
concentration
1.
Get his hands on the football.
Boom, baby. All right, let's get some new people out here now.
The defense needs to figure out a way to stop them, or else they're going to have no problem.
So here we go.
Points on the board.
First and 10.
24-yard line.
We're outgaining them now.
Play fake and looking to run. He's under some heat.
Nothing.
And they make the stop right around the 24.
Oh, I don't like it.
Pick up less than a yard on the quarterback scramble.
One thing the coaches always say about
115 yards on the day for
is that he has
KJ running.
great lateral
He's done a
movement.
good job with that.
That lets him move well behind this defensive line and get after
Watching
a
the
lot
blitz.
of plays in the running game.
Jefferson.
Oh, what is that?
Looking for his man.
Off the, that's my bad for going backwards, but still, it looked
Here's
terrible.
the 8th play of the series.
Come on, Gobotch. Let's go. Be better. Be better than I am. It's going to make it 4th and 4.
He's hit right away. It's 4th down.
Gotta.
They'll call on the field goal unit here.
I've gotta
Gets it up, and it's through.
make it a 2-possession game. I'm not very pleased right now, but we have a lead. We'll take that. I'm not very happy with it.
He's to the 20.
Oh my gosh.
And he's
Thank
tackled
you.
at the 25-yard line. The Eagles
So first half, second half, there's your discrepancy. They've been dominating us the second half.
I think this is a great example of just making the right adjustments at half.
We need a big play there here, defense. Really big play.
Where this quarterback and this offense have gone after and found their rhythm.
Oh my gosh.
on the run, right
Thank
side.
you.
And they get him in the
Tackle
backfield.
for a loss.
So the halfback loses about 2 on the
125 yards out there for J.D. King today with a touchdown. Talk about a day. He's having it.
With a quick throw.
Floats it. Caught it.
He's got
Perfect
space to
ball.
work. Steps out of
Perfect ball.
bounds at the 42.
Let's give this quarterback a lot.
What
of
is that
credit.
coverage from Mo Brown right
Recognized
there,
the
though?
man
I don't
coverage.
even know.
Guys, I'm going to tell you something.
That was
He
terrible.
probably knew he was going to go to the post before the ball was even snapped. Well done.
Now he tries to buy some time.
Nowhere.
He's going to be sacked.
Good job, D. Good job from Trey Williams there getting a sack.
It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 now. They're running an option of some sort here. Let's see what they got. Yep. Force him out. 3rd and 2. And they ran that to pretty much perfection. They cut it down. They made it a very reasonable 4-down territory, in my opinion, here. Yes, sir. Let's go.
Sometimes
Big play from Bumper Pool.
for whatever reason. Doesn't mean
Coming
it's
through with a
going away.
massive play there.
Just need
Tackle
to
for a
execute
loss.
better next time.
And that's going to force them to kick a punt. That's big. Big tackle there. Holy smokes, we needed that type of play, didn't we not? So Perotti to return it, and we'll take it. Why not?
He gets
Yeah.
down to about the 18-yard line.
So touchback may have been a better call there, but I didn't want to trust that.
Last
Didn't
drive
want to trust that.
resulted in a field goal, and the offense will come back out looking to do one better.
All right, here we go.
He makes
Perfect.
his way to about the 28.
Perfect.
Talk about a dual threat guy. This guy can hurt you in the air or on the ground.
So 1st and 10. Go Sanders here. Yeah, pick up 1.
To 30. A 2
Not a great play, but that's okay.
And he's brought down there by the senior at linebacker. That won't be the last time today we'll be talking about this young man.
Let's go a little play action here. Little play action here.
line. There's the play fake.
Oh, what is... You literally threw that right to 14.
Now, I don't know
You had the guy you're supposed to throw way behind him.
or just made a poor decision, but that wasn't a pass
That-
he should have thrown.
Shoot. What the heck, man? There's Gizmo barking. Oh, God.
Now he's scrambling. Heading for the corner.
Oh, we're close. Fumble, 4th down and 1. As we end quarter 3, Gizmo's barking. He's calling on the Hogs. The Razorbacks leading. But man, oh man, here we go. 4th quarter time here in Fayetteville. 4th and 1. 4th quarter. We're backed up in our own area. I'm going to go QB sneak. And it may be a stupid call. It probably is a stupid call, let me be honest with you. I'm going for it. And we got it. 4th. Wow, we almost were able to run for more. 4 yards on the sneak. And we'll take that. 1st down. We're down. Look at that. They have 17 to our 13. But again, it's because we've had that big playability. Oh, safety coming down here. You know what? Let's actually, yeah, go with that.
He rolls out to the left.
I mean, we've been poor passers out there today. And I know it's because I'm not having my feet set while I'm trying to pass, but still, it's not been pretty. It's been ugly. Matter of fact, ugly. I don't like that at all. Play action pass. Here we go.
Play action. He sails it long.
Caught by Burks.
He's got the junior.
Finally getting involved today. 45 yards, 1st down. Well, that's what we needed, man. Did we not? Absolutely what we needed right there. Is that a quiet day for his standards? The backup? Oh my gosh, I didn't realize Hornsby's in. KJ's out. I'm nervous now. Quadras. Okay, he will return soon. Okay. Oh, that scares me. I don't like seeing my quarterback get hurt. Sanders. Trying to muscle. He's got to win that battle one-on-one. That's okay. Strain quad will return. I'm going to keep Hornsby in right now for the time being. I don't want to risk. Making it a severe injury, right? So Hornsby's going to get the call here. Caught. Burks touchdown. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. When in doubt, throw it to your best player. You got to. It was a duck ball. It wasn't very pretty out of the hand, but it's a 10-play scoring drive for the Razorbacks. As we'll make it a 38-20 lead. Got it, baby. Burks. Gonna be a... Should be a 1st-round pick this year in the draft in real life. Little gonna boot it. And here we go. 38-20 your score. 7 minutes remaining. TCU downed by Texas Tech in overtime. Very good game there. All right, so now you know they gotta start going through the air. They gotta start going quick. They gotta score fast. Gotta score fast. We're bringing a corner blitz here. And King rolls through Morgan, who is not tackling like I like to see him tackle out there right now. Bring up a 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. Oh my gosh, he got me. Huge hit, but he still picks up the 1st down. That's where the spy would have been really good. Having a QB spy there would have been clutch, but it didn't happen. So we go 1st and 10. And throw it away. Throw it away. One of the rare incompletions on the day for him today. He's had a really solid day against this Razorback secondary. Throwing 15 for 18 today. So here we go, 2nd and 10. And yeah, he's under duress, and there it is. It's another sack. This one from number 80, Utsi, as 2nd of the game. When his name's called, he's doing big things. That's what I do know. When his name's called, he's doing some big things out here for this Razorback defense. 3rd and 17. It's a big play. You're going screen pass. You're going nowhere. You're going nowhere. He read that completely. Completely. 4th and 23, and they got to go for it. No, they're not. They're going to boot it. Okay, Perotti to return. We'll take that. Perotti to return. 4th and 23. Boom, there's the boot. And here we go. Off to the races. Ah, couldn't get out there. Couldn't quite get out wide. That's all right. So first down Hogs now. 5:21 left in this game. We're up 3 possessions now. And Rocket breaks the tackle, gets upfield, makes it a 9-yard gain. Is he hurt? I hope he's not. I think KJ's back in the game, by the way.
Short yardage situation here. 2nd down and 1.
Okay, Rocket's still good. Yeah, he gets the first down. Got it, baby. He's had a good day. 84 yards on 13 rushes and a touchdown. Very happy about that. Very solid day for him. We're going to go counter here. Pick up 6. We're biting our time here, because if we can make this a situation right here where we can take a shot, we may be able to, actually. We may be able to take that shot right here. We'll see.
Play fake, and he throws right away. Knocked down, incomplete.
Not good. 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4. Dang it. So we need a first here. Need it.
Guys will be out in the pattern as they're in the shotgun.
Caught by Warren.
And a quick throw.
First down, Razorbacks. Let's go, baby. Keep that drive going. Set up play. Let's run it. 10 for 20 passing from KJ. He's thrown 2 touchdowns and a pick. Solid day. Sanders is pushing forward. 235 yards at the ground for the Razorback offense. Holy smokes. Dominating the line of scrimmage today for the most part. KJ. Here we go. We'll go hand it off to Sanders. He'll pick it up. Just barely. Picks up 3 on the down. 100 yards. First of his career. First of his career. Very happy to see that for the young man. So here we go. 1st and 10. Not going to get anywhere there. Picks up 1. That's fine.
When you've got the experience that this safety has, you can read plays very quickly and be in just the right position to make a.
Let's go right here. Play action slot out.
From the 26-yard line.
Reading that safety down here.
Setting up play action.
Throw it away. Just throw it away.
Got to do much better job of being able to read that defense.
Okay.
And especially when the defense starts to get.
Let's go
pressure,
H option.
to get rid of that football or check it down or take off and run with it.
10th play of the drive.
Here we go.
He's going to try and scramble.
Caught by Burks. First down, Razorbacks. 18 yards for the man. He's had a quiet day until recently. Now he's 5 for 116. I mean, that's not a good day. I don't know what is. Now, I don't know if we can get in the end zone here. I'm not going to relent. And we get close. And we may get one more snap off here. Let's see. One more snap maybe here. See if we can put one in here to Hammonds. Or KJ. I will take it. It's another touchdown. We'll take it. And with that, we'll get the win. And it'll be a Razorback W. 45-20. Burks, again, had a quiet game until the second half where he finally woke it up. Everybody else stepped up, made big plays across the board. The Razorbacks improved now to 3-0. And KJ, player of the game honors. He had a great total day outside of the pick he threw. Really building up a good resume for himself. Now, hopefully, the Razorbacks will be ranked after this win. We'll see. All right, taking a look at the player stats for the Razorbacks today. And here you see Malik was 1 for 2, had a touchdown pass out there in the absence of Jefferson, who was down for just a short bit. KJ, okay day today. I mean, through the air. 11 for 22, 50% pass completion percentage, 240 through the air touchdown, or 2 touchdowns and a pick, sacked more than he'd like to be out there, but we ran the ball very, very well. Sanders came in, got to pretty much be the starter today. Smith went down with an injury. He'll be back next game. No worries there. 106 yards on 18 carries with a touchdown. KJ really ran the ball well. 15 for 142. Started with that big play to start the game. Had 2 touchdowns on the ground as well. Burks 5 for 116 with a touchdown. Crawford 3 for 76 with a touchdown. And Knox came through with 1 catch for 13 yards and a touchdown as well for the Razorbacks. Top tackler out there. Bumper Pool 7 tackles, 3 for a loss. We had 2 sacks from Utsey, 1 from Williams, and we had 1 interception that came from Fouché earlier in the game as well. So the Razorbacks with the win, move on to 3-0. Let's see if we can get into the top 25. We've advanced the week, and we're not yet ranked, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately. We're taking on Arkansas State in the next episode we'll have here on the channel before we open up conference play against the Aggies of A&M. Arkansas State, though, right now, let's see. So, yeah, we have Arkansas State, then A&M, who's 1-2 now. They've lost 2. Wow. And they've won against FCS. They got beat by Auburn, and they beat Troy. So, not something I'm too concerned about. But we're not ranked, and I'm kind of surprised by that. Happy Valley, let's see what happened here. UCF upsets Penn State, and Penn State's now lost 2 games. And UCF makes it into the top 25 now. Let's look at the rest of the top 25 poll here and see kind of where we're at. Alabama with an overtime victory over A&M moves to number 1 in the country because, well, Clemson had the week off. And trying to see if there's any other big upsets or anything. I'm not seeing anything right now. Trying to see if there's any major drops. A&M went from, as you see right here, they went from 13 to 18 with that loss to Bama, and now have 2 losses on the season. Very intrigued to see how that's going to impact things down the line here. And UCF, they just now entered the poll at number 25. Other teams receiving votes, we are the next one up, pretty much. So hopefully when we play the Aggies in 2 episodes, we'll be ranked. I thought we would be after this last one, but we are not. We're right there on the outside looking in for that conference standings, looking at the leaders here. Again, the SEC West is pretty top-loaded right now. The only teams with losses currently Mississippi State and Texas A&M, who is 1-2 and somehow is still ranked, which is ridiculous. They got beat by ULL and then Bama. They've really had no good wins yet at all, so I'm shocked to see they're actually still in the rankings, but it is what it is. Everybody's lost except for Missouri and Florida in the SEC East. That's incredible to see. I'm very intrigued. In the Heisman watch, you see McCord still leads the Heisman race right now with Helms. And then you got Penix Jr., Milroe, and Williams. Notre Dame's halfback is just entering into that situation. Let me quickly show you our stat leaders on the team. I really want to show you all this. So currently KJ, 44 for 74. He has 8 touchdowns, 4 picks. We need to be better in that category, but he's playing pretty well overall. Rushing the ball, he is our top rusher right now. He has 171 yards, 4 touchdowns. Rocket Sanders has a 149 with the 1 touchdown. Our second leading running back. And then you got Smith, who is 128. So we have 3 guys kind of balancing our run game. And we'll see how that continues to evolve over the rest of the season. Burks is our top receiver. 16 catches, not even close. 308 yards, 2 touchdowns through the air. The next closest guy is going to be Trey Knox. He has 9 for 190 with a touchdown. Defensively, our top tackler right now is Grant Morgan at 19 tackles solo, 20 total on the season. Top sack man, it's Utsey with 4 sacks, followed by Ridgeway, Gerald, Williams, and Morgan. Top pick man, we have 2 picks on the year currently from Fouché and Bishop. And then we have 1 fumble recovery. So we haven't been a team that's taken away the football that much so far. So we got to keep that in mind, and hopefully we can create more turnovers overall as a program. We'll have to see what we can do though. But y'all, that's gonna do it for me today. Stay tuned for our Arkansas rivalry battle. The Red Wolves come into Fayetteville, take on our Razorbacks before we start conference play. I'm excited to bring that one to you. I hope you all enjoyed this one. Stay safe and well, and God bless, and we'll see you back here in the next one. I'll take it easy.